Penumbra Overture, Episode 1. I have no clue what this game is. I don't have any save spots. But let's play for players who are bad at action games. Let's do this one. Well, my story begins in February year 2000. This is Penumbra, everybody. Penumbra Overture, the first one in the series. I heard Penumbra is actually a pretty fun game.
I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard of him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time.
Oh noes.
My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me.
Maybe
the university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition.
Whoa.
The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Uh-oh. Oh, are you gonna go to the location?
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay. Just to let you guys know, everybody watching, I know 0% of this game. I don't even know what the game's about. That's all I know. Finally, we're almost docked. I bet to stow my gear. It may be a far from home, but chances are I can still pick up things using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. And I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland. Decent idea of where I'm heading, so I've got a pretty good idea. I've got some wine that looks... Oh! Can you use that? Got some Jake Daniels. Not in any way Jack Daniels. Oh crap! I didn't just do that. Hang out in the coolest bars. The crew seemed friendly enough, but just in case I locked my valuables. I'm pretty sure the key's in my inventory somewhere. Once I found it, double-clicking the left mouse button should get it selected. Then I can press interact on the padlock to unlock it. Oh, there's the key. Oh, look. I'm in fit, as can be accepted. 50% battery power. For what? Ah, that's nice. It's not much light in here, so my flashlight could come in handy. Some extra batteries to power my flashlight. Could come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory with the shortcut G. Oh. So this is always a good idea to have a notebook down for interesting information and reminders. P. So information. So N is notebook, to-do list, yeah. And then P, okay. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. I can't be open using my left mouse on it, holding the button down and moving the mouse. Okay, so it's teaching me how to use drawers. Wait, what was it? The drawer? Yeah. Flashlight. The flashlight switches on and off via the inventory tab, or hopefully, that should be everything I need. I want to get going before it gets dark. Am I on a boat? Somewhere out there must be land. And Dan says, yes, I'm on a boat. no. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still have only one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's life know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of you. I know you've gotten them covered in assorted fish pots in no time, but I still feel better knowing that they'd have a wash. Before I forgot, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'd be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman's wife love letter. Bucket. Oh, we got some more Jake Daniels. Okay, let's go. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost the feeling in my extremities soon after, and I knew hypothermia was settling in. Then I started looking for shelter. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past us. That's some kind of animal in the distance. What in the hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter. It looks frozen shut. Need something to break in. Cold. Ouchies, I'm dying. Do I need a rock? If I click and hold the interact button, I should just about manage to pick up that rock. The cold's made me weak, but I can still throw things using the examine button when I'm carrying something. Ah! Okay, if I use interact mode, I can swing the stone more accurately. Oh. So I look down. I hope to God that it's not frozen inside as well. It's so weak, but if I just use interact mode R and look at it and then rotate it and open it and go down in. Oh man, I'm so cold. Get out of there, buddy. You're gonna die. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far into... Whoa. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Oh. A steel rod. Stuck. There must be something in the way. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. If I reckon I hold down the right mouse button after backswing, I should be able to still look around. So wait, let's try this. Equipped hammer. Oh, no! I don't want Cortana. Oh. Oh. Okay. And then I can do a stab. And then I can still use, like, R to look around. Okay, I can't break the door. But I do have a hammer. Oh, what's this? It's a flare. It could be a handy light source. Oh, well, let me have it. I want... What's that? I want it! Let me at it! Screw that. Oh! A metal shelf. How do I... Okay, so I'm underground. Oh, what's in here? Yeah. Aha, flare. But how do I pick up? Could be a handy light source. Yeah, if I could pick it up. Oh. You have to have no weapon equipped to pick it up. Oh. See, and then now I can drag you down. Can grab the... What's this? Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Screw you guys. I'm leaving this place. It looks like some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Metal rod. See, I are smart. Oh, see, iron smurfs. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below the ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before I realized, but our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, my friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent it all, but most of the mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared or too far away. I jotted down a note just in case. Okay, notes. The entrance to the cave is caved in. There must be another way out. Typically, that means there could be anything living down here. Who works for are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I know I'll got it right because of my blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Time to turn on my hammer. My best bet is to hide for a couple of seconds or so, perfectly still. That will make me... Oh, so if I do this... Okay, so I'm hidden. I'm virtually invisible, and after some time I should get my night vision back. Provided I stay still. Will I get my night vision? Where am I? Your location. So where do I gotta go? This place must be old if they're still using paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. Okay, let's see. Where do we go? I'm gonna try going to the office. office. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to... I'm gonna put you one. I'm gonna put you... No, I'm gonna put my flashlight 2, my glow stick 3, flare 4, padlock 5. Oh, that scared me. Ooh, spookies. What's this? 15th of August, 1945. Commander Bunker. Emergency airstrip Zulu. Weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipments received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runaway maintenance complete. I've ordered maintenance to be carried out twice weekly from here on due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were got manufacturing jelly bombs in a workshop annually, and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, in that I am allowed them access to their demolitions for manual we keep in the storeroom, and I am sure that where they learned the ingredients, as I am precautionary measure. I am now locked up manual in the chest, in my office, and I will keep that key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men has both men has been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. The base is so disconnected sometimes, as I feel this war could end and we might not even hear about supplies, requisitions, dynamite, 7 bayonets, 1 international eye pick, a pair of reading glasses. Cool. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress for structure being fortified from potential bomb damage and excavation, blah blah blah. 1 point of curiosity, some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth by one of the work teams. Later that evening, after a martial duty, we should take a closer look at the artifact. Appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I'll remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emits from it. So this thing... A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He's strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still, I know this man. Before me is Howard. I call him Father. Ugh, what the hell? It just happened. I don't know if that was such a good idea. Okay, don't look in those things anymore. Hey, look, it's the same sliding noise from Amnesia. Ooh. Blah 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 blah. Researchers. Universities recently conducting studies into isolated communities. Blah blah blah. Further explanations done many of the minor symptoms in common, which is the early stage of paranoid schizophrenia, prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, the pH4 formula recently discovered by hallucinogenic few locals, but those agreed to speak. Tigani live in the mountains and the universe is awaiting. Okay, that's creepy. That's nice. And now I got a small key. Oh, I was thinking of the amnesia desk. Ooh. I know. Aha, see? Big book of explosives. So to make a black match fuse, to make a dynamite, to make a trailer tontine, Armstrong's mixture. Okay, string, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, and Baxtrin for a black match fuse. Dynamite is 1 part diatomaceous earth, 3 parts nitroglycerine, small amount of sodium carbonate. Okay. Oh, I can search through these too. Told ya, whatever. Beef jerky. Painkillers. Over here. More beef jerky. Beef jerky, not without aroma. Typewriter. Okay, let us vamoose from this area with my hammer. Like the hammer. Never been this scared in my life, can't feel my heart racing if anything gets within 4 feet. Better not stare at anything within my field of vision, might make me panic and then I'm goner. So if it gets near me, don't look at it. There it is again. That's the dog nearby. Oh. Find a locked door in the middle of the mine. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Where is it? So, I'm in a mine with mutant dogs. Scaredy safety corner. Scaredy's in the corner and he's safe. I don't know where it is. Come on, doggy. Okay, where am I? I'm right there. I gotta go to storage, which means I gotta go around and go back up. Where's the doggy? I think I'm good to go. Okay. Here's storage room. I'm in the storage room, okay? Please don't tell me that the dog is in the storage room. This is a good game so far. Yeah, however. What is that like? Please don't tell me that's like somebody like you know what over there doing you know what over there. It sure as hell sounds like it. Oh look! Got beef jerky, batteries, and then it was different but the same that time. Like I had more control, but over what? Locked from the other side. That does mean that there's someone still inside. I can hear chattering. Thank God. Maybe I can get some hammers. Why won't he open the door? If the lighter wasn't empty, it'd be a handy thing to have. Lighter plus fuel equals burn bugs and happy. Bugs are equal to bad. So I'm immediately going to put you on second. Obviously, okay. So flashlight. Like, I don't even need to bind you because you're already F and G. So I'll just keep you in my inventory, and then flare can be... Okay, what can I do? Well, I'd prefer a first aid kit, but at least if I'm injured, I can grin and bear it. There's probably a key in this room or something like that. Key... Just old paint cans dried up long ago. What do I do? Paper boxes with rusty nails. It's a crude representation of a scorched writhing spider. What's a writhing spider? Shows some kind of trap door, but I can't see where it would be. Okay, so there's 3 rocks. Take away the 3 rocks and move the box. Oh, in this room. So I can move rock over here. Rock over here. Rock over here, and then pull, or whichever way the box, or pull the box. Aha! See, I are smarts. I gotta put it in this way though. Okay, lift up. Oh. Looks like someone removed the ladder from these hooks with a pretty blunt saw. Looks like it was a basement caved in some years ago. Something tunneled through here more recently. Christ, what sort of creature makes these markings? Giant spiders. Christ, what was that, a spider? I don't like spiders. Neither do I. Well, I may leave this video here because we are reaching half an hour. So, how do I save the game?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's... Probably could be.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave this here, so thanks for watching, and I'm tired, so blah blah blah.